Yes,
Yeah.
we are live.
Yeah. Let's
Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of the Tea Krumpets Show with myself, Jay Thinks, London Jen, and Queen P, aka Paris One.
Yeah.
This will be coming to you on a fortnightly basis, just bringing all the tea from the battle rap world. We're gonna be on our YouTube channel. After this first show, we're gonna be on our YouTube channel, which is the Tea Krumpets Show. So go and follow that, subscribe, click the little bell, do your thing. Basically, we've come together as three females in the battle rap scene over here in the UK, and we feel that there's like a kind of niche that's missing, a female perspective on battle rap, also highlighting the females in battle rap, such as myself, London Jen, and Paris, that often don't get highlighted or talked about as much as our male counterparts. But yeah, a very warm welcome. My name's Jay. I have been a rapper, recording artist, writer for 15 plus years. I've been watching battles for probably more than that. And I'm very happy to be here.
That
was so professional, isn't it?
Yes, so happy to be here. Jay with a newsreader voice, super professional. She's going to lose it in a minute, but there we go. Have to start, super professional. I'm London Jen, or one word, 3 N's on my Jen. Tea and Crumpets, yes, like Jay said, women in battle rap are here. We are noisy as fuck, and we needed a show. So here we are. Jay's just introduced herself. I am, London Jen. I am Battle Rap Media. I've got a few shows going on. We're live on my channel now. We won't be. If you're watching this on the replay, you're probably seeing it on Tea and Crumpets now. Go subscribe to my channel, London Jen. I do stuff on Battle Rap Trap as well. I've got a 4-day-a-week show there, verified source. I've got lots of stuff going on. So yeah, go and follow us. Like Jay said, make sure if you are here watching this, click that little subscribe button just above. So follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. We are there. If you can't find us, just go to us individually. It will be within the last 2 or 3 tweets. It will be somewhere in our stories. It will be somewhere you can find us. We will make sure.
We are findable.
Findable.
Well, it is me, Queen P, aka Paris, aka your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Get to know. I am one of the 3 owners of No Loose Chat. Shouts out to Snoop and Tally all day. And we're here. Gal's a prolific rapper. If you don't know, you better go and do that. Look at the pinned tweet at the top of my Twitter. Yes, my EP's up there. On people.
You gotta love it.
But right now we're gonna talk about some battle rap shit because it's been going off this weekend, fam.
Ooh. Listen, yesterday I felt under pressure. Like I was torn. I was so torn. Like obviously Anarchy tournament going down on Premier Battle, linked up with King of the Dot. That was a live event, quarterfinal. Yeah, it was just dope. But obviously at the same time over on URL, we had Ultimate Madness 3 going down with some crazy matchups. And I was quite disappointed because by the time we came off the wrap up afterwards and I headed over to URL, they were about to finish. So I got to catch up on those battles. But apparently I'm hearing all sorts of stuff. I'm hearing Cortez beat Official. I'm hearing Prep beat Swave.
Well, we will get to that later down in the show. We're going to do the Prem recap now, aren't we? But before we get to that, I'm going to do just a quick bit of housekeeping. Shout out to everyone in the comments. I'm going to flash your comments up on the screen, but what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get to any comments, any questions at the end of the show. So if we don't get to them right away, we'll flash them up on the screen, but we will post your questions at the end, or post your questions as we go. And then at the end, we'll scroll through and pick up points. But there's 3 women here. We've got a lot to say.
Share the stream, right. Please. This is our very first show. Share the stream.
Tell a friend. Tell a motherfucking friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We here.
This is the Tea and Crumpets Show. We are the crumpets. We bring the tea. You just got to come watch us. Like,
that's it. Bring your own tea and crumpets if you like. You can share.
I mean, we've got our tea, yeah. So make sure you've got yours.
I've got my gigantic tea.
There is actually tea in this. There is actually tea in this. So, Paris, tell us about Anarchy.
Mate, Anarchy was eventful. It was a nice event. I was the judge for the first time ever at Premier Battles. That was nice. So it was nice to be asked, even though it was last minute, afterthought. No, I'm joking. I'm just
Superhero P coming in and saving the day.
Here she comes to save the day. That was me last night. So yeah, jumped on the Premier Battles stream. It was really good. Can I just start by saying my favorite battle was Georgie Roots and Sam Hypes.
Yeah, same here,
mate.
Same here. Fire.
I'm becoming more and more impressed with Georgie because I wasn't familiar with him really before we booked him for No Loose Chat.
Neither was I.
After we booked him, I then went to go and watch a lot more of his stuff, and I was like, okay, I see. So like you can see the progression from when he came to where he is now. It's like, okay, I can see like a rapid incline with my man because shit.
He's upped levels since I first saw him. He's upped levels. And when I first saw him on the Face Off, because I hadn't seen him interviewed or anything before the Face Off for the last round of Anarchy. And I thought, God, this boy is talking some smack. Like, I hope he can back this talk. Because he was talking the most smack. And then when I saw what he delivered up to the smack he was talking, it didn't really match. But this time, like, I can't find flaws in his performance yesterday. Like, he brought his A game yesterday. Like,
but he needs to ask Briggsy to borrow that wand still, because he's imaging. He's got images of Harry Potter going on. So, yeah, man, he needs the wand for.
Yeah, there is a little
images of Harry
semblance there going
he's got a little Harry semblance, fam. I'm telling you.
Shit, then.
Yeah, so there were 3 battles that went down yesterday on Prem. There should have been 4. It's the quarterfinal. Bobby Koj couldn't go down because Koj had some family issues. Shout out to Koj. Hope all is well.
Bobby goes through.
We also had Bizzo and Matter and Sam Hype. Yeah, we just mentioned Sam Hypes and Georgie Roots. And then we also, what was the third battle that I'm missing? Briggsy and Acre. So yeah, we started with
surprise battle, remember?
And the surprise battle, other than the quarterfinal battles. Yeah, so if we started with Georgie and Sam, I think, yeah, that was definitely in my mind as well, battle of the night. Yeah, I've been tapped into Georgie for a minute now. And yeah, the difference, especially in that last tournament performance and this, is miles apart. He kind of snuck through. A lot of people, including himself, thought he lost the first round to Slester. He advanced anyway and had a lot to prove going into this battle, and really proved himself. I think answered any questions.
Yeah.
Sam, solid performance. No, no stumbles. It was clean. It was clear. But Georgie was just too much. And I think, again, I was also a judge for this one. Shout out Prem. Thank you for the opportunity. It wasn't difficult to judge. Georgie has a way about him, or in this battle, Georgie's defense, his personality, his charisma, as well, on top of the material, the intangibles that he brings, that sort of X Factor style quality, was really on show. So yeah, big up to Georgie and big up to Sam. But Georgie went through. I think every judge gave him the decision on that one.
Yeah.
The chat's cracking me up right now.
I can't even see the chat. So big up everyone in the chat, but I'm too far away.
Shouts out to Trouble, Wiretap. Shout out to Troy, Matt, the caretaker. Big up, you don't know.
Check.
Linda, Kelvin.
Linda Lorraine.
Big up. But they were saying that the Twitch stream yesterday when the secret battle came on was savage.
It was so savage.
I can only imagine.
So
I didn't
I was
see
even
most
quite
of
savage
it.
myself.
Because I was watching it because I had it on my TV, so I was watching it on my Xbox, and you can see the chat at the side, and because it's quite big, I was like, oh my god, these are going in. So when I was doing the judging and whatnot, I was trying my best not to look at the comments because I would have been cracking up. They were going in savage.
No,
Yannick,
I'm not gonna lie, like Yannick, I love Yannick's energy, man. He like you can't like there people have got shit to say about him, but the guy is a very authentic character. He's fucking hilarious. And when he agrees to do a battle on 4 days prep, you gotta love him. Like so big up Yannick. We love people. People were in the chat talking about we gotta give Yannick his flowers. I was like, fuck giving Yannick flowers, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Yannick don't want no flowers. Yannick wants a pint.
Listen, I'll get him some petrol station flowers, and he best just move.
I'm gonna get Yannick a pint. I'm gonna get Yannick a Corona and a beef and onion pie.
And a pat on fucking back.
And a pat on back, love. That's right. That's what Yannick will get. We love
Shout out to Yan.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Yan.
But yeah, no, Georgie, going back to what you were saying, Georgie Roots and Sam Hypes for me was battle of the night. And Sam Hypes wasn't...
Do you think, sorry, Jay, but do you think that Sam was, do you think his performance was a little bit try-hardy?
Yeah, it was. And he also, it wasn't personal enough for me. Like a lot of his bars could have been used for literally anyone. And there wasn't, and I'm not saying that you have to go personal on an outside of battle rap level, but you can go personal on so many other levels and break someone down. And he wasn't doing that for me. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think Sam's delivery did come off forced and try-hardy, but I think part of that was Georgie's. It was in contrast to Georgie's delivery, which was so comfortable,
he didn't know
so
how
fluid.
Yeah, I don't think he knew how to counteract Georgie's cool, calm energy. You get me? So
and Georgie's pen game is nuts still. Like that whole scheme in his second about the stories and the novels and the graphics and how inauthentic he is. Like, that all of that for me was that was artistic. That was bordering art. That was art.
Yeah, because it's like
big up Georgie.
It's like Sam was stood there trying to think of ways that he could rattle Georgie by getting up in his face and shouting and being all like, fam, the guy just stood there and looked at him like, yeah, okay.
No, for real. I mean, for me, I was actually, it wasn't their battle I was most looking forward to. I was looking forward to Briggsy v. Acre, but like we said last night, we touched on it on the wrap up. Obviously that battle wasn't what we'd expected. I didn't expect that outcome. You know, I was fully rooting for Briggs, but Acre turned up. Acre definitely turned up yesterday. His presence, his delivery, and like we discussed yesterday, Briggsy was under it. Being a league owner and running an event at the same time as battling at an event must be very
that's
tricky.
Got pressure.
So but I feel like Acre, from when I first saw him battle, which was probably like a couple of years ago now, he has come on leaps and bounds. Like his whole thing. Oh, where's Jen gone?
We lost Jen.
Jen, wherefore art thou, Jen?
Come back.
I'm here. There's someone at my door. I don't know who or why. Don't knock my door. You haven't even rung my bell. Bear with.
Oh God.
We got visitors. Anyway, so really the Briggsy battle was not as entertaining as I thought it would have been. And obviously there was the issues with the stream with the Matter and Bizzo Bond, but Bizzo came out shooting for what I did see.
Well, we actually did get to watch the rest of that battle, and
did you?
Yeah, Briggsy sent us the footage for the rest of that battle.
Oh, okay.
And it's not really a debate. There's a clear winner.
I don't think we should speak on this right now.
Well, I haven't said who, but I've said that there's a clear winner.
Yeah, she wasn't spilling that much tea.
Nah.
That much.
I'm not gonna spill that much tea. But yeah, it's a good battle.
So at the same time, obviously over on Caffeine, there was the free Madness event jumping off. Jen.
Sorry, did I miss Briggsy and
Acre? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You want to talk about that quick? Or do you want to
go? No. I thought we might have missed it. Sorry. Yeah, we can go to UM3.
Let's go.
I thought, okay, yeah, UM3. So I caught a lot of it last night. I screen record. It wasn't a bootleg. I have to talk about things. So managed to see it after the premiere battle stream on most of it. Lots of upsets. If you haven't seen it and you've seen your timelines, I'm sure you know what the talk is about. So if we go through some of the winners, so you had let's say Cortez official. Cortez took every round in, and if you again seen your timelines, incredible performance. What do we think about that as well? There were stumbles and poor delivery from Olivia.
Olivia.
Not Olivia.
She's come back. G-Unit Olivia. She's back and she's battling.
She was at a battle.
She was at a battle. Yeah, she battled Cortez last night. Yeah, G-Unit.
Say what, fam.
Hey,
but I'm hearing, I'm not gonna lie, I caught the official Cortez one because it was when there was talking going on Prem, so I could like lock off and go on to the other one. Mate, I'm telling you now, official choked in one of her rounds. I can't remember which one it was, and she literally jerseyed the round, fam. She spat like 8 bars and then jerseyed.
It was the last round.
Oh shit!
It was the last round, and by that time,
I was gonna say
already.
I was gonna say
by that time she was already dead.
Like,
listen, by the third round, he already buried her, dug her back up, and then buried her again. It was bad.
That's why she didn't even need to complete.
I need to see these.
In her opening round, she stumbled on bar 2 and 4, like in the opener. Opening round, so poor Love was thrown off from the beginning, and I guess she just couldn't get it back, and Cortez was on his shit. We can this is something, so subscribe again, put your notifications on, subscribe to all of us individually, subscribe on the socials too, because although we are going to be going live on Sundays twice a month, we will also be doing sort of some midweek ad hoc type shows. Any stuff that we didn't get to cover, any stuff that comes up that's pertinent that we have to talk about, then we'll be pertinent. We'll be talking about the pertinent things as well as and when. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on. Why was I saying that?
Tell a friend. If you've watched this show and you think, you know what, these chicks actually know their shit, tell someone. Like, people are so quick to talk about how shit things are, but way less quick to talk about how good they are. So that's what I'm saying. If I watch a show and I like it, I'm sending it to a friend of mine. Like, so send it to a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I'll sip to that.
You sip to that, girl. Jeez.
Another lady who went out in the first. Oh, look at your Gigi water.
Yes, darling.
Is that lemon and lime?
Yeah, man. I need all of that in my life.
Delightful. Yeah, right. Another woman who went out first round. A lot of controversy. I thought we were going to do this segment first, but we're now doing it after.
It's Yoshi. Cool, man. Freestyle the ting.
The
Yoshi G.
we had Yoshi versus drugs. We're not going to talk too much about the stuff surrounding Yoshi because we're going to get to that in our next segment. But 30, in my mind, and in a lot of the comments that I've seen on the timeline, drugs was incredible. His second was
really
jaw-dropping. His third wrenched my heartstrings, like pulled, tugged on my heartstrings as a mother who like didn't have her kid for a long, like, boy, some shit is deeper than battle rap. Drugs, go get that money. Like, that's how I felt after watching that. Go get that money, drugs. I'm praying you get that 100K. Like, go.
I hear that. Can we just pin Brother Exhale's comment, because I think that
what did he say? I can't see nothing.
He says, yes, Jay, exactly that. Support and share the thing, you fannies.
Fucking fanny flap.
Support the thing, you fannies.
Support the fucking fannies.
Yeah. We'll leave that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, my fanny needs support right now.
He said earlier in the comments, big up the crumpets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because we explained it to him last night. Because it's kind of southern. Crumpet is kind of a southern thing, isn't it? Like, like
didn't realize. Yeah.
Yeah.
So big up the crumpets. Big up to you, Brother Excel.
Every time.
Can we? Who was next, Jen?
So next up we have
who's that girl?
Done.
No, on the UM3.
Yeah, we have Prep and Swave. Prep went through, think close, debatable. I had it going against the judges' decision. I didn't see any.
Really?
People were saying that Swave won and he got robbed. That's what I was reading on all over Twitter last night and this morning still.
Okay. I saw.
That's upsetting because Swave served as a fucking veteran. Like, you can't be robbing veterans out here. That's not respectful.
They robbed Serious Jones. Sorry, had to say it.
I don't put Serious Jones down as a veteran anymore. He's highly unserious.
Let's if we move on to that one, Prep versus Swave. I think that one was a little. I think it was debatable. But yeah, we'll if we do a proper recap, then we can get into that in detail. Yeah,
I need to see this. Yeah.
Serious versus Rump. So Swave got knocked out. Prep advanced to the next round. Rumnitty versus Serious. Rumnitty advanced. Serious walked off. It was whole heap of hoo-ha-ha about the judges' decisions.
Obviously.
Serious definitely surprised me. He came attacking. He came aggressive. There was no humor. There was none of that sort of jovial Serious. There was none of that sort of, It was straight attack. However, I don't think it was a robbery. Nitty was snapping. I'd passed the stage of writing notes for this one, I think. Oh, in fact, literally all I got was a sentence because it was like, I don't know what time, stupid o'clock. But I don't think it was a robbery. And I find it hard to speak on Serious. I'm glad that he's out, to be honest.
You find it hard to speak?
On Serious, yeah.
Yeah,
like me, find it very hard to speak on Serious. Only because I
don't believe you. You need more people
into these allegations. Like for me,
for real.
Serious has some real, he's been convicted of some really heinous crimes against women. As a woman, as a culture which I thought supported women, I'm not with it. I haven't voiced my opinion fully yet because I haven't done due diligence, and I don't even like to have to go like, this is fucking battle rap. Why am I going looking up case records and like looking at specific charges and did you beat her? Did you stuff her in a trunk? Like, I don't want to. There should be some man doing that. Like, you really want? Like, are we cool? Are we cool?
And this is the thing, and this is what we were talking about on that female stream. It's like it's not for us to have to do that shit. Men need to check their friends on that shit. Yeah. And this is what doesn't happen. There's so much fucking yes man out there and enablers that just allow this shit to continue and think, oh, well, I do some fucked up shit and he does some fucked up shit. Who am I to compare my fucked up shit to his? But when it comes to buying, selling, and profiting from human life, fam, chat to your brethren, innit? Chat to your brethren.
Facts.
Like, I can't. I proper can't.
Fact. There's a lot that surrounds these man still, but if you're out here actively like trafficking gal and feeling like that shit's okay, like you're forcing these gals to do things they don't want to do, like this is some bullshit, fam. For
And
real.
this is
Men
what
are not checking their brethrens on this shit. There's a bag of people out here that know that their brethrens have done some real nasty shit to gal, or seen their brethren box down their baby mother or something like that, and they've stood there, not said nothing, not even gone, nah fam, like don't do that. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's man out here that will be quiet. They won't say nothing.
This is it. And there's a fucking, you know me, I'm one for fucking quotes, but like evil prospers when good men do nothing. And this is fully what goes on in this thing. And a lot of people also, I think, especially with the pimping thing, because pimping was, you know, falsely a big part of the culture at a certain time. Like, it's that whole pimping ain't easy. Yeah, I'm a pimp, I'm this, I'm that. But ultimately, you have exploited a girl that's fallen in love with you to make yourself money. Like, how do you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, fam? Like, it's mad.
Most of these men have got daughters as well, fam. That's the horrible thing about it. You have brought a girl child into this world. Now what? Your stance has to change now. You have to be a fucking grown up and not do stupid, dumb shit. Because your child ultimately is looking at you and thinking like, okay, so this is how it goes then. Because that's the only thing they're seeing. They're being raised by you. So what you show them is what they're going by.
Well, it shouldn't even take you having a daughter, but if you didn't have it before you had your daughter, you certainly would think having a daughter would instill that in you. But you know, shout out to all the men who do hold it down for the women. We thank and support you. You're doing the right thing. But for me, the serious thing, like, it's like there are lots of people recently who have been packed up in the culture, or at least have been talked about in the culture for doing weirdo shit. Sirius was convicted and came out and was just got enough welcome homes and bookings. So where's the talk is, you know, but I don't want to I need to look into that some more before I talk about Sirius, but that's how I feel about that. I do think the battle was debatable. I don't think there was a robbery. I did watch it at stupid o'clock in the morning. So but I did think Nitty was gonna wash Sirius, and that didn't happen. But like I said, I don't even like to talk on the man. Who else did we have? We had Geechee Gotti versus.
Can I just touch on what Linda's just said, going back to the thing? She said, I missed the last one. But she said, I'm not convinced you can be a good man if you do nothing. And this is it. I feel like this is what needs to come from this, is men need to really start questioning their moral compass. Like, do you know what I'm saying? What do you stand for? If you allow your brethren to do that to a woman, does that mean you will allow someone like your brethren in 10 years time, 15 years time to do that shit to your daughter? Like, jump onto the next battle. But because Linda said that, it made me think. Big up Linda every time.
Facts. Shout out to you, Linda. Completely agree, Trubs.
I agree with Trubs as well. What Trubs says is thingy. Says, I don't like the way he talks, the way he raps. I don't like his arrogance. I don't like what he stands for. He strikes me as a snake. When the allegations came out, I just thought, I wasn't wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, I was a fan of Sirius Jones, but I was a fan of his music. I wasn't like 100% familiar with his battle rap stuff until later. So when I first like started listening to Sirius, he had a mixtape out called Why So Serious, like an album kind of project, and I loved that project. I was like, I like this, you get me? So I was banging it and I was promoting it. But then when I was watching his battle rap stuff, I was like, okay, he's alright. but he's not good. He's not as good a battle rapper as he is rapper on music. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Geechee and Riggs was next. Geechee advanced in a non-controversial decision. He embodied Riggs, I think, is the general consensus. I didn't.
That's what everyone thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I kind of didn't, and I think people gave. I think Gotti was super strong, and Riggs wasn't as. Yeah, it's hard to beat Geechee when he's like that, and he's only got to have 2 minutes. And he was prepared. I don't think there was any freestyling. I don't think there was stumbles. Geechee has a tendency, even just in his delivery. Part of it must be prep, where he's got that natural bring back things, or he'll stumble, not stumble, but he'll stop, bring something back. Stuttered sort of delivery sometimes. I don't think that was the case at all in this battle, and I think this was a non-controversial decision. Joe, we kind of just said that, and Geechee advanced straight on to the next round. Who have I missed? Swamp and Jerry West. I haven't seen this one at all. This was another one which was debatable, and I think I've seen a lot of stuff on my timeline talking about. I think Swamp advanced. Swamp did advance, but it was a close, debatable battle. I saw quite a bit of talk of the judges. I'm going to have to go and watch recap shows and stuff because I didn't see a lot of the judging. I saw a couple things, and I'd seen in on the timeline that Freeway wanted to call one of the battles a tie. Now, we've seen that before recently in the King of the Dot tournament with Frack versus Disaster and the whole, chaos surrounding that. So the fact that someone could sit on this big platform and suggest giving one of the rounds a tie just didn't look good to me. Not a good look. Why? Come on. Did you not brief the judges? Did you not tell them, hey, no ties? Like, I think there were some questions about Minnesota Luke. I think sometimes things are misconstrued though. So gotta have to.
What were the questions about Minnesota Luke?
I think some of the justifications that he gave for the decisions, not necessarily the decisions, but I think some of the justifications, I think I saw somebody saying, I think some of it is misinterpretations. I haven't seen a lot of the judging and I haven't paid too much attention. I just know that controversy is there. Snorefest, was it? I don't know.
So I'm hearing Jack Boy beat T-Top.
Yes, Jack Boy advanced again. I think close battle. I don't know if this one was questioned, but it was. I fell asleep to this.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll touch on that maybe another time. But,
Jack Boy.
Yeah. So talking of the Tea and Crumpets show, we're gonna have regular segments during the show, and every week we're gonna touch on these segments, bring forward a new potential aspect to each segment. So the first of these segments we're going to touch on today is what we're going to call Who's That Gal? And in the Who's That Gal section, we're going to be talking about either female battle rappers that we've seen do great stuff lately, or we're going to talk about any female in the industry really that we want to hail up and give some flowers to. So today, who's that girl? La 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 la. No, Jen, you need to actually get that song because I can't sing it every time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I will have it
I can.
and loaded.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
Cool. There you go.
Frosty Weed voice.
So, who's that girl this week?
La 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 la.
Who's that girl?
All
right, who are we talking about on Who's That Girl this week?
All right, so this week on Who's That Girl, we're gonna touch on this Yoshi G. She G. So we're gonna talk about her. And the reason we're going to talk about Yoshi is obviously because she's just battled drugs on the UM3. However, there is some slight controversy around Yoshi at the moment, because she is now being accused of having a ghostwriter, as many of these females have been accused of having a ghostwriter. I think all of them at some point have been accused of having a ghostwriter.
Yeah, because we're only women. We can't write
because
fire bars,
Right, because every girl's got to have a ghostwriter, but none of these dudes have got ghostwriters now. Like, really? Come on,
bitch, please.
Like, come on.
Please.
But anyway, this is what has been said. So it's been said QP has come out the side of his neck talking that Yoshi G is one of his people, and she's one of the girls he works with.
Okay.
Yeah. Because at first he was saying outright that he ghostwrote for her, and then he backtracked and said, oh, she's one of the girls that I worked with. I work with many other girls. I'm thinking, dude, now you're trying to make it look different because she's pissed at you. And she doesn't want to be your friend no more. She's like, fuck you. I don't want to be your friend no more. You can't sit with me. So, you know what I'm saying?
You can't come to my birthday party.
Right. You is not invited. However, she's saying that he hasn't ghostwritten for her and that she just wanted to prove herself on UM3. Now, I feel like people are going to be saying, well, she should have let QP write her bars because what she did on UM3 wasn't up to the standard.
Okay.
But I personally didn't see that battle, so I can't say if she did live up to whatever standard or
yeah, no, same here.
I'm hearing on these social media streets that she got bodied. So, that
however
for itself. But I'm not saying she's a shit writer though, because Yoshi G is actually fire. If you watch her older battles, she's got Queen of the Ring battles and some battles on some other leagues as well. And she's actually sick. So
that's why she's featured in Who's That Girl?
Yeah. But the ghostwriting thing is something that I wanted to touch on. So who's gonna take it? Jen, what do you think about this ghostwriting thing?
I mean, QP is already saying, I caught a bit of a live last night after the battles with Caps, Angry Fan, and he's already saying, you see, this is why the women need me. Look what happened to the women. We missed the Casey, Jay and Twerk battle. I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to say the next matchups going into the next round, but Casey got through over Twerk, and Twerk choked every round. It's a shame Casey won by default, basically, but it wasn't necessarily the strongest of Casey's. And so the talk on the women after the tournament wasn't
the best.
Yeah, it wasn't the most positive. And obviously with the whole ghostwriting thing going into it, I disliked the fact intensely that the whole talk surrounding Ultimate Madness 3 was the ghostwriting element, and also that it was surrounded by it was surrounding the women. Like Paris said, let's not act like men don't get ghostwriters. For me, there were two sort of sides to it. Is it ghostwriting or is it sort of sparring? Is it sort of not collaboration? Those are two different things.
Spending time with someone, and when you're writing and they might throw you a one line for you to jump off, it's not them ghostwriting for you. I've been in situations like that where I've been struggling to finish a verse, and like someone's thrown a pattern out there and then I've managed to fit the words into the pattern. That doesn't mean they ghostwrote my verse. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think ghostwriting is literally when you're sort of, spitting other people's material.
When somebody writes something and gives it to you.
And
it's not yours, it's theirs. None of them words are yours. All of them words belong to somebody else.
Exactly. And they get the writer's credit. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's been going on since the beginning of time.
And that's
there's a lot of people that can perform but can't write. Like,
that's cool in rap, but I think in battle rap, it's not cool in rap either, but or more in songwriting.
It works in rap. It's made some fucking hit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
it
there are
works in rap when you don't know about it. Because if you think about it, well, when you was growing up and you was listening to rap tunes, you didn't know they were ghostwritten. You just thought that rapper wrote
Fam, I thought
performed
Dr.
that
Dre
shit.
wrote all his own bars, fam.
Until you found out DOC and Ice Cube wrote his shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
exactly,
when you're
fam.
listening to it, you're thinking, no, this is really his life. But it's not. It was someone else's life.
I think the thing with this is that Yoshi brought this on herself. Yoshi has I think Yoshi's such a technician. She's very strategic, and she thinks immensely about things like marketing, thinks about having a name out there. I don't think she necessarily always makes the right moves in my mind, but it's normal for Yoshi week before an event to try and suck the energy to her and on her, and does it effectively. I think she started this ghostwriting talk by throwing out the bars that QP had sent to her for drugs. And I think she put out like 10 pages of sort of screenshots or something saying, he sent me all of these, I'm not going to use it. Then QP jumped on it, and then the sort of two of them fell out. I don't know, lovers tip, not saying lovers tip. Yoshi has been vocal for a long while about working with QP, not as a ghostwriter, but as a sort of a more mentor, someone to spar with. He talks about, he was very cagey. He didn't come out at all and say he ghostwrites for her, but he did say things like, we share notes, like he made it ambiguous. She came out and said, I'm not doing anything with him for this. He also made allegations about other women that he's wrote for. Two Sides of a Battle, I think he was talking about. Was that Casey J, Miss Merck? He's talked about men that he's written for. I like
needed an ego massage real quick.
Yeah, and like QP is on a bit of a mission. And I think it is like a little ego trip right now.
And that's what it is. I think when you've I don't know, I've watched battle rap for a number of years, and I think when you've seen how certain battlers kind of uphold their sense of self, they do that shit. They do that shit. If they don't have any fire battles for a while, they start throwing out what they've done to reaffirm to themselves that they are that guy, so they can get back in the ring. And I've seen that pattern go with numerous battle rappers. And I feel like, I don't know, when you've seen it play out, like, so it's just like, when it's yawny for me, it's just like, oh, here we go again. Like someone's rubbing their own booty again on Twitter. Oh, I am great. Oh,
Melvin,
so great.
suck the energy. Suck the energy. I'm a woman. I will talk about sucking anything, and you will never hear pause come out of my mouth.
You never have to pause that. Never.
Yeah.
But yeah, so where were we going?
Well, I think, so we wanted to highlight this. It's something that is not specific to women's battle rap. It may be a move that Yoshi is regretting. It may have backfired on her. Having seen her material, her pen is always on prominent display. However, the structure of her rounds, punch placement, something was not. Something was lacking, which hadn't been lacking in the last two performances I'd seen. And I think her pen continues to elevate, and you know, she's always had that, but there was a certain style that perhaps was lacking in this. I need to go back and watch more properly, but I think I'd written some notes like, where is the punch? Like, she's moving on, and I'm like, did you punch?
Don't worry about the notes. They weren't meant to be there.
Well, no, the notes are there, but it was just, there was something which was just very lacking aside from her pen in this. And I think that's something that kind of Yoshi brought on herself. She was very emotional about it in after interviews, but I don't want ghostwriting to be, and it is, and it always will be, but it really shouldn't be something which is just attached to the women. Sue Surf, when they talked about this subject on prime time, sat there and said with his own public mouth, you think if I'm battling, I think he gave drugs and Geechee as an example or something. He said, you think I'm nitty and I'm battling drugs. If Geechee gives me a fire line, I'm not going to spit that. And I'm like, well, hold on. You just said someone can give you a great drugs flip and you're just going to not even try and you're just going to say that verbatim, you know, like, come on. That's the definition of ghostwriting. Yet we're here talking about maybes with the women. So yeah, I think it's a conversation that should not be centered around women, but you know, because we've got vaginas, we're special little creatures, and
but
that's how it goes.
To wrap up that segment, Yoshi G, keep doing your thing.
Yes,
we see you, girl. Who's that girl? La 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 la. But yeah, so another segment that we're covering is basically like what is it, Jen?
So we're going to talk about this 2K bet that Gills has thrown up. If you don't know, Gills is a battle rapper from over this side of the pond. Paris, you want to talk about this? Do you want me to carry on?
Well, basically, the Gills has set a challenge. He's put $2,000 up. He's challenging anybody. Doesn't matter who it is, where you're from, what you do. If you are a battle rapper and you feel like earning $2,000 and you've got $2,000 to put up, holler at him. He is down for the bet. He's got his $2,000 there ready. Whoever wants to he's saying whoever wants to take the bet, take the bet. The bet is there. It's a big bet. Who can afford to lose $2,000? Or maybe, you know, because he can obviously afford to lose $2,000.
So I'm just gonna ask a question. As somebody that I don't know Gilgamesh personally. I've never met him. I've seen him on socials and stuff. Like, is he a rich boy? Is he a little rich boy? Is he from rich stock? Because I'm not being funny, but 2K for a lot of man, 2K that's. Do you know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing certain road activities, you're not seeing 2K to just throw about like that. So either is he a road man or is he a rich kid?
This was my point. You see, my thing was I said personally, and I will go on record saying this now, as me, myself, Paris One, not as No Loose Chat. This is me as P. Yeah.
The views and opinions expressed here are not that of No Loose Chat. They are of Miss Paris One.
Thank you, Jay. Now, what I'm saying is, I personally couldn't see anybody putting $2,000 up to take that battle because I'm thinking, well, boy, we've just been in lockdown for like a year and change. So no one was really making no dough like that. And most people don't even earn $2,000 a month. So like putting $2,000 up just for a battle is a stretch for normal people.
Even when you earn that, even when you earn that, unless you're fucking living with your mom, like, yeah.
However, a point was made to me in a conversation that I had earlier today, that this is something that could potentially be very good for the culture, which I agree with. However, if people are not taking that bet, then it kind of falls flat. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? I get the intent behind it. It's just who's going to bite. Do you get what I'm saying?
Another egoic move right there. But
I do think that somebody has accepted it.
Okay, really?
There's a couple of names floating. I won't mention who, but just know that the word on the street is that somebody has taken it. But still, it's still out there for the taking. If there's anybody else that's interested, it's still there. So holler at Girls, man. He's on Instagram as at
if you think you got that smoke
underscore Girls, I think. SW _Girls. I think so. Holler at him. He got the 2K up there. Go holler. If you got bars like that,
take his money. Like if and like you said, it's what did you say?
You reckon I should do it?
Egotist. I mean,
do it, Jay.
Go and battle Girls.
Go do it for the lady. In the name of
you ain't ready for me, fam. I'll shower man down. I'm saying.
In the name of tea and crumpets. What did
you get
say?
me?
I saw the back and forth with Paris, and then man, just like that, to chat. To be honest, Paris just said she don't think anyone will take the bet. Could be because she thinks people are scared of him or whatever. That's what I'm saying, Chubbs.
Yeah,
I just didn't like when I was in the comments, I was posting my actual real thoughts as myself. I didn't like the fact that somebody, I don't know who the person was, it was a battle rap channel, I think, was it looked to me like they were trying to spin the narrative to make it look like I was being shady, but I cannot be shady to anybody. Like I'm impartial.
We know, and people know that though.
But maybe these people don't know me. They don't know you know me. Like they don't know.
Certain man, listen. Certain man,
certain points, you know me. I don't do the talking thing, but at certain points, I like to clarify. Like, don't put me in that shady and hating box, because that's not me. I don't do that for nobody. If there's something to be said, you all know I will be saying it.
Don't say
of course.
Right.
Of course. But this is what I'm saying. Like, them man, when a girl says something like that, like, they get so fucking butthurt about it. Like, it's a proper fucking sensitive thugs. You all need hugs. Like, man gets so emotional in this thing. Like, they proper do. And I've seen it time and time again. Like, so many people can talk on someone's ability or their battle or whatever. But as soon as me or you said something, it was like, we get fucking directly at it. Like, fucking Jay chatting shit. Like, let it go, man. Like, yes,
it's
we
really
see
not
through
that
your shit.
It is hard for women to have an opinion and it not be shat on just because, again, we have vaginas. I think in this, you made a great point there, Jay. You said something about like an ego move. And for me, kind of, isn't that the basis? Isn't that the element? One of the, especially battle rap.
Of course. You've got
ego, big ego. Yes.
It's your bravado.
And if you've got it to put it up, or if you believe in your abilities strongly enough and can afford to lose it, then to me this is a win-win situation for you.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I do hear you. But I feel like I see ego.
It was very. I'm not gonna lie.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll keep it 1,000 with you. Yeah, I just thought it was very weird. Like, I mean, no disrespect to Gills, yeah, because I don't know my man like that. I've met him once in life, and that was when he came to his battle for us at No Loose Chat at the tournament. Yeah, that's the first time I met him. That's the last time I've seen him. But for me, it's like, if you've only got one battle out, I know he's confident, and don't get it twisted. I love that. I love the fact that your confidence is up there to where you've only got one battle out, but you're willing to put $2,000 up to battle anybody who will take it. Your confidence is high, bruv. And I like that. That's commendable. Do you understand what I'm saying? But my thing is, does he have the bars to back it up? I don't know.
We shall see. I hope it goes down. Because I think it'll be, like Jen said, good for the culture. And I also think it's one of those things where people, like, a lot of stuff gets very samey, especially where we've been in lockdown, and like people are always talking smack, but not a lot's really going on and shit. So it's something that will zhuzh up the ting. Like, do you know what I mean? And by zhuzh up the ting, you know what zhuzh up the ting, isn't it? Like, you get me? Exciting.
And the ting needs zhuzhing up.
It does.
The thing always needs
Chubbs made a point here. He said, Gills put the bet out there. Cool. Big up to him. Now let people have their opinions about it. And I agree with that, because it's like, you can't put something up, and then when people have opinions about it, you get salty. Like, you put that up for people to talk about it.
It's social media.
For it to be a talking point within battle rap, within our community, this culture we're trying to build. So if you want to help build the culture, let people talk about it, because then this is something now everybody can be involved. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you've put it out to anybody. You didn't specify it to one person or a group of people. You've said anyone who wants it, battlers, come get it.
Shh. Chubbs is shouting. Doesn't think it will ever happen.
Wow. We shall see.
Personally,
we shall see. So our very first show, Thank you, everybody that's still locked in and riding with us. Like, ride with us. Like, you lot. You lot riding, rocking with us. Big up all of you. Everybody that's watching this back, subscribe, click the reminders, the notifications, all of that. And yeah, man, we have been the Tea and Crumpets Show. I'm Jay Thinks.
Sorry, I was reading the comments. I was saying, I wonder if 2K the average payout for a UK battle rapper.
Bitch, I said clap.
Sorry, I'm reading these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
we distracted by the comments. You do.
Yeah, we were gonna get to the comments.
That's why I don't even
look. Yeah, no, we were gonna get to the comments at the end, but I think we're just wrapping up now. So yeah, I'll say goodbye from me, London Jen. We will be back shortly, and like we said, go and follow us, subscribe. If you're still here and you're not subscribed to Tea and Crumpets, I'm going to actually post the link in the chat whilst we're still here. So if you're not already subscribed, obviously we're watching on my channel now, but we need everyone to go and subscribe to our new Tea and Crumpets channel. The only reason we're not on that channel currently is because I didn't set up the live. We needed 24 to 48 hours to go live on that. We will upload this on the Tea and Crumpets channel. Go and follow that, subscribe, follow and subscribe to all of us personally and individually, because we will be doing some ad hoc shows in the week, maybe on here, maybe on Instagram. So yeah, go and follow. I'm going to drop the link as we speak.
Yes. I have been the most fantabulous, splendiferous one. Paris.
Correct the narrative, Paris.
It's not Mank.
No,
she's not from Manchester.
No.
She's from not there.
It's Nottingham, darling.
But appreciate you knowing that there is more to the UK than just London.
Yes, thank you for noticing that I am not from this big, smoky, dirty city, even though I love London. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, mate, I'm Fort Knox all day. But yeah, that's me, Queen P. Follow me.
At the Flyers Paris.
At the Flyers Paris. Follow me at the Tea and Crumpets Show. Follow me at No Loose Chat. Freaking do all of that shit. Like,
follow
share,
me at
subscribe, all of that.
And yeah,
support. The ladies are here.
Blessings.
We out.
We here.